everybody. Look at us go with technology. I am currently down here in the bottom corner, so hopefully you can see me. Today for writing, we're going to do a quick recap about what the difference between a fact and an opinion is. And I'll give you an example. So an opinion is something that maybe I think is true and it is correct, but someone else might not think the same thing. For example, I think that Hugo is the most beautiful cat in the world. Okay, so I might say that that's true because I love him so much. But you might disagree and say, no, my animal at home is the best animal in the world. Okay, so that's an opinion. It's not true for every single person. So a fact is something that's true for everybody. For example, we have 12 months in a year. That's a fact. We have 7 days in a week. That's also a fact. Okay, so they have to be true for everybody. So if you can see my screen here, I'll see if I can even point as well. It says firefighters fight fires. That's a true statement. That's their job. That's a fact. Okay. A mountain is a landform. Well, yeah, it is. Okay. It's on Earth and it's created out of the land. So yeah, a mountain is a landform. Cows eat grass. Well, we know that's true because we see cows eating grass all the time. And it also says on the last one here as an example, diggers are big machines. Also true. I don't think I could lift a digger unless maybe it was like a little toy digger. Okay, so facts are something that are real for everybody. And we're going to do we're going to have a look at a couple of examples all together. So let's see if this works. Here we go. So we're going to do a fact file about doctors. So it says, here are some facts that you might find in informative text about doctors. As a class, think of some more facts. So we know that doctors are a type of healthcare worker, okay, and they're really important at the moment as well. We also know that doctors treat people who are sick or injured. That's true. And we know that sometimes doctors use a stethoscope. Now, this is the stethoscope just here around our doctor's neck. That's true. That's for them to check our heartbeat and make sure that our breathing is okay. And to be a doctor, you have to study medicine, which is also true, okay? Can you think of something else that is true about doctors? Maybe have another little think. I know that with their studies, doctors have to study for at least, I think it's 5 or 6 years at university, so it's quite a long course. I know that doctors are there to help people. I know that doctors need to keep information private, so if you go see a doctor, they don't really have to tell anybody about why you're there. Let's see if we can do another example all together. This might help us out a little bit. All right, let's see if we can do a fact file about dogs. So it says there are hundreds of different dog breeds, which is true. I'm sure lots of people at home, all their dogs are different types of breeds. Dogs give birth to live puppies in groups called litters, which is true. Okay, dogs have 4 legs, 2 ears, and a tail. Also true. You might like to say that they have 2 eyes, 1 nose, and a tongue. Also true. And some dogs live in the wild while others live as domestic pets. So that means that they live in someone's house, okay? So as you can see from our examples, all of these are true facts, okay? So our job today is to see if we can create a fact file about something else. Now, they've given us some examples. So we are allowed to pick one of these 4. So we could pick something to do with our families, something about our house, our home, something about spiders, if you know lots of facts about spiders, or facts about vegetables. Now, what we're going to do is think of at least 4 different facts to say about one of those topics. So I'll pop the topics up in our PowerPoint so that you have the 4 options there. I might do something about my house. So in the middle, so you won't have this sheet, but if you want to set this up in your writing book, you are more than welcome. Otherwise, you can just pop your title at the top and then you can dot point your facts underneath. You might like to think of more than 4. So in the middle, if I want to draw a picture, I'll draw a super cute little picture of my house. And one of the facts about my house is that it is 1 story. So I don't have an upstairs and a downstairs. It's all 1 level. So that's a fact. Another fact about my house is that it has a kitchen, because I've got to do some cooking somewhere. So I know that my house has a kitchen. My third fact is that my house has 2 bathrooms, got a shower. And my fourth fact might be that my house has a garage. Okay, so if you came to look at my house, you would be able to check that it's 1 story, that it has a kitchen, that it has 2 bathrooms, and that there is a garage for cars. Okay, so a fact is something that you can check to see if it's true. Okay, so have a little think which one you would like to pick. I'll go back to the example ones if I can find them. Okay, so you're allowed to pick something to do with your family. So you might like to give facts about how many members there are in your family. You can do my house like I did. You can pick to write some facts about spiders, or you can pick to write some facts about vegetables. So that links to our inquiry as well. So have a think. You're going to pick one of these 4 so that you can complete the activity fact file. So I will put this picture up into a slide. I understand people can't print it, so if you just want to set it up however you like in your book, or you might like to draw your picture in the middle and put your facts around the outside. To extend yourself, you can do more than 4 facts. I'm sure if you're picking to write about your family or vegetables, there is going to definitely be more than 4 facts that you can think of. So hopefully we see some really cool pictures.